Alright. That didn't take too long. But, that being said, we do have this guy that we can talk to.
Ah, Dangaro, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be has spring finally come to the mountains? That look, it's true. Winter was so long I began to lose all hope. I understand. I shall head for the mountains immediately.
So, let's do Zora. And we're just gonna kind of zoom on out of the dungeon here. We don't need to fight the boss or anything, but to get to the other frog, I don't think I've actually shown on screen where he is in the swamp, but there is one in the swamp. And he's in a part that isn't in the poisoned water, so we're good. So going to the southern swamp. Let's slowly kind of do this here. I thought about doing Zora, but it's faster to do this. Right here, we have a little frog guy.
Oh, Dangaro, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be? Spring has finally come to the lands. That look, it is true. The winter was so long I began to lose all hope. I understand. I shall head to the mountains immediately.
Alright, so we've got 3 of the 4, and we haven't seen where the 4th is, so we are out of really needing to worry about that for the moment. Sorry for having to clear my throat constantly. I don't know what it's been lately, but gosh, I've not been able to keep myself hydrated like I need. Well, not hydrated. I am drinking a lot. It's just, for some reason, it's just having that dry sensation in your throat. I don't know if it's allergies or what. Might be. I've been having a lot of allergy issues. But it's been raining like crazy, so I don't know. Good grief. Also, we need to get Tingle down. Yeah, that's quite a fall he took.
Oh, what's these green calls, white fairy? Sir, by chance are you a forest fairy and all this nonsense because I'm Tingle and a 35-year-old man who doesn't understand that I'm childish? Alright, in exchange I will ask you, would you be willing to buy Tingle's maps?
Sure. We got a map of Great Bay.
Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, kalumba.
These magical words don't steal them. Ah, I don't have enough. I was gonna say if I did have enough, I actually was gonna buy a stone tower so I don't have to worry about it, but I don't, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright. What we're gonna do here is effectively just jump across this little barricade here and waltz ourselves in. And okay. You can kind of tell the kind of person this is already. Well, if it isn't a Zora, how have things been going lately? Could you be coming to see me because you can't catch any fish? It's not good out there. Lately I've been coming back empty-handed myself. Why, I was almost hoping that you were coming to share with me. Well...
Help me. Please, take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock.
Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around just off Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of starting it to the town carnival, which is starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? Fine. Oh, that's it. I had a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't you? In exchange, I'll give you this. We got a seahorse! Hurry, get back to its home at Pinnacle Rock.
Thank you. Hurry, take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock.
So, it does occupy one of your bottles. I'm going to go ahead and grab... It will empty this. Because we're going to need all 3 bottles. And taking our time... And taking the time to get there will be something else. But that way no one's kind of left in the blind as to why we're doing this. Let's actually head up here. Yeah, we were told to go invade the Pirates' Fortress, but why go to Pinnacle Rock?
Oh, you finally came. I've been waiting for you. What about the eggs? I heard there's a total of 7. Hurry, put them in the aquarium.
So there's actually a little aquarium here that's specifically made for Zora eggs. Also, we're going to deal with this later. But... that's a huge fish. I bet that thing could eat small fish in a single bite. A little hint about something we need to do. We won't be able to do that right away. But we do have a little seahorse we're trying to keep a promise to. So let's go ahead and do that. And to head to Pinnacle Rock, you have to head in between both of these two here. And here's another Zora. Macau, haven't you seen any gold-colored fish around here? Gold-colored fish know this area very well. I was thinking of getting one to guide me to Pinnacle Rock. If the water wasn't so murky, I wouldn't have to rely on the guidance of a gold-colored fish. Hence why you would want it. It's not necessary to complete this part of the game, but to get 100% it is. So, you want to sink to the bottom. You look here. Sea snake's lair ahead. Due to murky water, caution is advised to all who enter. You want to let this guy out. And you have strange powers, Link. I have a request for you. Please follow me. And he will guide you. So, he is going to be giving you the way that you need to go to actually reach Pinnacle Rock without being sent to the beginning area. The beginning of the area again. So, they brought what was from the Gerudo Desert in Ocarina of Time into this. It's a bit of a short area, so I don't really get why they did this all that much. It's just strange, in my opinion. Here, in the depths of Pinnacle Rock, live many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Link, can you please find a way to rid the area of all the sea snakes and help my friend? So that's what our job is. And the little alcove areas will house one sea snake per little alcove, so you do want to make sure you get to every alcove. 2 hits with the electrical shield will get rid of them, so you don't have to worry about that part. But isn't this a Zora egg? I wonder how we can carry it. Well, how we've carried everything else in this adventure. Bottles! So, we'll put the Zora egg in a bottle. And that's why you actually learn this. I kind of sequence break a little bit, but it's fine. You learn what happened to the to the eggs that the pirates weren't able to get, or they did get, but something happened. Later on. Game. When are you gonna give me? There we go. You learn that they drop them here. And that's... Oh, this is where I get the other eggs that, for some reason, aren't in the pirate fortress. So... You do want to break these pots as well, because they might actually have some magic. Just in case, if you might be running low or you don't have the full magic bar, but really and truly you should have the full magic bar to make this area and the previous boss a whole lot easier. Alright, we have ourselves another Zora egg. There we go, we get to carry it. The reason why I came here first is because there's actually only 3 Zora eggs here. And I've only got 3 bottles, so we don't have to worry about doing multiple trips. We can just do the 1 trip. And I remember when I went through this the first time, I only had like 1 or 2 bottles. And it was a nightmare to continually leave, drop the egg off, then come all the way back, and then try to pick up where I left off. It was actually really annoying. So, having multiple bottles at this point, at least 3 before you start doing this quest, is a good thing to do. It's better if you have 4, but depending on how you've played it, you may or may not have 4. So, it really just kind of depends in the end on... Oh, no, no. Don't you dare. Boom. Got rid of you, and the treasure chest is inside. I believe this is just money. Yes, it is. Alright. And this down here should be... Yes, it is magic. So, you shouldn't have any real big problems taking care of these sea snakes. You can use your abilities as a Zora that isn't the electric field to deal with them, but it makes it a little bit easier. Because as a Zora you can do your punches, but if you hold it, your fins become boomerangs, which is also kind of really nice to take care of some enemies.
Thank you, Link, as a symbol of my deepest gratitude.
And you get a piece of heart, and there you go. The seahorses are in love. And there we go, we have gotten the final egg of this area, so we don't actually have to come back to Pinnacle Rock, which is nice. But we do have to swim our way out. Oh boy. It takes a while. And if you veer off course at all, this happens. So, that's why it's kind of like, hey, you need to stay on course. Also, I do want to show one thing about getting this taken care of. That I didn't show... that I didn't mention beforehand. We need to go to Zora Cave for this. We were kind of in a rush last time to go ahead and get the sword started to get worked on so we don't have it lose its edge or anything. We kind of rushed through it. But we have the songstress here.
That sad face is trying to tell you something.
You can see it in her expression. And... Ah, Macau. Haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Oh, that's right. Evan the band leader is looking for you. Okay. Well, Evan's room is over this way. Ah, Macau. What have you been doing this whole time? Evan the band leader's been looking for you a while now. Hurry, go in, go in.
Macau, how was it? Did you get the eggs back?
Well, he got some of them.
You did it, Macau!
Okay, take that egg straight to the professor at the Marine Research Lab. I've already talked with the professor. Leave the rest up to him. Thank goodness. Lulu's voice has been brought back to normal. If you don't have it, he just kind of encourages you to go and get it. There's something that is related to him later. We'll get to that heart piece later, but he does give you a heart piece. That being said, we are now back here. And this is the observatory type of aquarium thing. I don't know how this little dome thing has so much inside of it, but it does. What do you say if I'm late?
They're late. What is the Zora's doing? What is it, boy? Did you come to watch the Zora eggs hatch? I'm excited about it too. But those important eggs haven't arrived yet. It takes about 1 to 3 days from the time Zora eggs are laid for them to hatch.
That's quick.
But if they aren't kept in this aquarium until then, they may die. The reason for this is that the abnormal weather has caused the ocean temperature to rise in the region. Zora eggs are very sensitive to changes in temperature. The only way the eggs can hatch is if they're placed in this aquarium water which I set for them a long time ago. The Zoras are very aware of this, but they're still late. I wonder if something has happened at Zora Hall.
And if you talk, you kind of learn that from Macau that the Gerudo thieves had actually stolen the eggs. And Macau went to go retrieve them, but got horribly hurt. And it took everything in him to give you his last message to help out. You don't have to move to put these. I just do. That way, because you can look at where they actually land, and they'll either be all bunched up or kind of separated a little bit. And I thought it'd be better to have them a little bit apart. It is 1 p.m. So, we should still be fine. I don't see why we wouldn't. But let's go ahead and get this next story item. Because that's gonna make a world of difference for us there. And you kind of get the hint of where to go with all the seagulls kind of flying around in this area. And pretty much you get Tattle telling you, hey, hang on, doesn't this look a little strange? Kind of give you an idea of to headbutt it, to break it. But, yeah. There we go. I was kind of concerned I may not be able to get that. But yeah, if you get caught, you get thrown out. So you do want to make sure you do not get caught. Because you do lose time, which in this game is not something you want to lose. But one of the biggest things in this game you have to learn how to do is be patient. Even though I really want to just put on the stone mask and be done with it, I don't want to get caught. Because it's going to cost me more time if I get caught than if I just wait, so... How did the Goron get over here? Well, I don't know. It's a clever thing because Zoras by themselves could never get in the fortress proper because they don't have any way to get in. But apparently if you work with a Goron, you can get in. Alright. That being said, we are going to have to come back in the Pirate Fortress at least one more time. What I might do is just get the story-related item and then kind of go ahead and turn that egg in. And then once I leave, I'll get the other 3 in one go. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do this, but we'll see. But come over here, get yourself another 20 rupees. We're at 99 right now, so not a whole lot. That's going to be really done, so... Get flung up. If you don't surface, though, you'll sink again. But those bombs, you want to be careful with that, because they'll explode. And that right there, kind of as you saw earlier, shows that it's a rush of current. And if you get caught in that, you get thrown out to the main area that we were in earlier. You don't want that. Come through the door. Nope. Open the chest. Get ourselves another 20 rupees. Yeah, I'm gonna be somewhat racing myself again to get to talk to Cafe and then talk to Andrew again. punch your way through here, step on the switch. Oh my goodness. There we go. Step on the switch again to open it so we can leave. It's pretty simple. It's nothing really difficult of any. This is not a hard area at all. Actually, I can just do this. That one's just... That's just rude. Oh my gosh. Go. Oh my gosh, Link! I guess I'll just go ahead and get it anyway. Because apparently, my opinion doesn't matter, even though it's a bloopy. There we go. See, that's what was supposed to happen. Swim up here, don't have to worry about the bombs, and there we go. Golly. You'd think something was completely insane. Alright. You want to stand on the grate here and then hit the crystal so we can be given a boost upward. I'm gonna have to really book it. Well, that was just plumb rude. Alright. Kind of stick to the wall here, because I want to make sure I don't... Because I'm actually running out of time quite quickly here to get this item. Good grief. I'm cutting it close. Oh boy. Normally you'd have to sneak your way through this, but with the stone mask, they just don't know that you're there, or they don't pay attention to you. It makes this a little bit more hassle-free. So you can be as quick as you need to be. Get out of my way. We do want that. There's a hornet, and you can see it going back to its through the grate there into the pipes. Well, not grate, but through the bars. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear that the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become a laughingstock. Yes, but a veil. The seas is strangely murky where we were attacked by sea snakes. Silence! That's why Zoras can't send for any help. Now the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. Which we already did. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry and go find the other 3 eggs before the sea snakes eat them. Understood? Wait. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what the strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies in the sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and find them. Now! Understood. Hello? You shoot the nest down and the hornets will chase all the women out. All the pirates. It's the same thing. It's the Gerudo pirates. They're all women. Ain't no Ganon to worry about. Oh, wait, what? Huh. So that's a change only in the 3DS version. Alright. In the 3DS version, they have a little section to jump down into the room so you don't have to leave there, jump down, and then head into this room. Makes it a little bit more streamlined. But if you were to come in here prior to actually getting rid of them, they would immediately catch you and throw you out. And you have to get all the way back in here. And the story item is the hook shot. We can use it to grapple onto stuff, which is very useful. Very, very useful. Mainly these. No, dive. There we go. Grab that and grab that. We're going to Clock Town. We gotta book it. Because that took far too long to do all the other stuff. It's almost as bad as when I was streaming it. Alright, so we're going to put the bunny hood on because bunny hood equals super fast. And we can quickly get to Anju and Cafe through the use of this. And there you go. Yes, I can keep a secret cafe. You can already take that off. And it's weird that Tattle will make this comment every single time that you do this quest, because she should remember you actually doing this. I guess for the sake of keeping continuity with the script, she says it, so I don't know, but oh my goodness, I may or may not. Please, 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 can I make it in time? No, put that over there. Oh, did you need him? I certainly did. Here you go. Ah! It's from Cafe. Thank you very much. And there you go. We got that taken care of. And we can now take a Song of Soaring, and before I forget to actually deposit it, we're going to go to Great Bay Coast and drop off the fish. That way we can immediately go from the whole thing with Premia to going and getting the rest of the fish. Well, not the fish, but the Zora eggs. The lens flare is strong with this one, I guess. I don't know. That's a bit ridiculous, in my opinion. Alright, so... Oh, not far enough in. There we go. Song of Soaring, and let's head to the one and only Milk Road.